I don't know why, but I'm like extra nervous today. But thank you everyone for popping into chat like straight away. I really appreciate that. Who have we got? I saw Abby, Octo, Oscar, and Shell were here way before anything, so thank you guys. Good morning, Canadian Sleepyhead. We got Era Gaming, Doddle, hello. Oh, and Stuart, and Squishy Joe, of course, everyone. And Constant Thigh, hello. This isn't Pink Someone, I want a reef. I'd be nervous too and challenge chat, always. And Sen, hi. Oh, I decided I wasn't going to ramble too much before the chapter reading today. I don't know, this is one of... It's not really action-filled, this chapter, but it's one of the first kind of... I don't know, you'll see when we get to it. I work classic, so I'll be lurky. I appreciate the lurking, I really do. I hope the day at work goes well. My mum's actually back at school next week, which is, you know, nerve-wracking to say the least. She hasn't even had a call for a vaccine yet, and she's in the older bracket obviously because she's my mum. She's like 20-30 years older than me, so it's kind of scary. Anyway, real quick before we do the chapter, Stream Raiders. We have I remember now, I can start the battle, but I've got a question for you guys. Do you want the token or the gold chest? I'm gonna do a quick poll. So we can start that already. Stream Raider chest. Gold. So you have to bear in mind this is a new map, so you guys won't have the loyalty, I don't think, from the last time. So that probably will all be reset. Gonna ramble, so there's less chance of someone raiding before you start. Exactly. I actually didn't check to see which of my friends was live. Okay, there's not too many. There's no one live that has raided me at this crucial time anyway. But yeah, there's a poll going on, so anyone who does normally partake in the Stream Raiders, if you wanna... Wow, gold is winning 5 to 0 tokens. That's impressive. It looks like we're wanting some gold. Hang on, let me make quests. Calby! Oh my god! Thank you! And good morning, Calby. I hope your weekend's gone well. Are you looking to get back to the 6-hour streams this week? I hope you had a good weekend. That's so sweet of you though, thank you. Gonna lurk whilst I jump into the attic, be right back. How dare you jump into the attic, huh? But stay safe. I remember my mum once told a story of how the ladder fell while she was in the attic and she ended up, you know, like stuck like this, dangling down from the attic. Oh, good times, good times. You're hoping to. I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. I did see your schedule went back up, so I was figuring maybe you would. I really hope you can, but just remember, you have such a dedicated community, so if you can't, I'm sure, I for one would understand, I'm sure they all would as well, so make sure your health goes first. I haven't got a quest to place anything specific, so I'm gonna place it. Because we got Snorlax. Sadie Shavehead for 1k followers. You know what, I actually kind of regret saying a horror game at 1k followers. I was thinking about it lying in bed last night, like I never thought I would get that far, let alone that far that quickly. I know we're not even on 700 yet, but if things go well, it could be before the end of the year, which I can't tell you the last time I played a horror game. Well, apart from Subnautica to me is horror. Good morning, Sheep Lattes. You made it for Storytime with Sadie. You have. It's chapter 5. I think I put that in the title. I still have to upload the first few. How was everyone's weekend? Sadie GG. We'll do Phasmo as a group or something so it's not too bad for you. Yeah, I've got the 2, haven't I? I've got the Phasmo and I've got Little Nightmares. I don't know, I kind of want to keep Little Nightmares. Because I watched some of Jacksepticeye's playthrough. I didn't watch it per se because I didn't want to spoil the story, but oh my god, some parts of that are absolutely terrifying. Do what I did, hide in a cabinet the first time there's a gust of wind and never come out, you can just chat and they're still playing. Hey Stuart, did I ask how was everyone's weekend? I'm procrastinating again, aren't I? Your weekend was good. I guess I did ask, but that's good to hear. That's good to hear. I meant it as Sadie egg? Oh. Oh, I get it. I think I get it. Alright, let's head over to... Oh, yeah, because the venue's a little bit delayed. Why? You guys see, he was very slow for a second there. Oh, doing good. How was yours? It's going good. I got so much done over the weekend, actually. I had like a whole list of things. I had a list with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pretty big things to do, and I got 5 of them done, so I'm very pleased with myself. And I had some time to chill with Enchal on his stream yesterday for Pixelmon, so that was good. And if anyone wasn't there yesterday, it was Bald Chal reveal, so Enchal for his £500 charity thing. And thank you again, Calpy, actually, while you're here. I just want to thank you again for raiding Enchal yesterday. It was very sweet of you. Enchal has shaved his head because he reached 500 for his charity. Charity goal, do you call it? That was a lot of fun. And thank you for everyone who popped over for that yesterday as well. Biggest crossover since Infinity War. We're actually thinking, I don't know, Stuart, if you were there, but Cami had a stream, I think it was a few weeks ago, called A Way Out with a friend of hers. And I was actually thinking of playing that tomorrow with Enchal on stream, because he's got the day off tomorrow, so I love raiding Enchal and you when I get the chance. That's really sweet. You know I love raiding you as well. You're probably doing Stardew again today, right? The Way Out is so good. Yeah, Enchal was saying he doesn't know if we could do it on the stream or not, but I don't think it's too long of a game, right? Especially because I know you got the little side, whatchamacallit, the little side games that you can play. Way out of Pog. If Pog. Yeah, and thank you. Yeah, I that completely went over my head. The charity donation as well was really sweet, Calpy. Oh, actually, if anyone here does want to read along, we're on chapter 5 today. It's the first link. It's a teen fiction romance. Still baffled you guys would rather that over the fantasy. But I appreciate that you guys stick through the reading. Such a good game. It has a few explicit scenes, just a warning. Ah. When you say explicit, do you mean like blood or like sexual? Because I feel like family friendly, a bit of blood is probably okay, right? But if it's like overly sexual, maybe I need to turn on mature. Play the Spire today. I wanted to play Stardew but had your COVID vaccine this morning. I wasn't sure how I'd react. Basically, don't mind spoiling Slay the Spire runs, but don't want to ruin my Stardew playthrough. I hope that goes well. I know my dad was saying he was a bit under the weather, so I hope that all goes well. It's good to hear that you got the COVID vaccine. Sexy time. Yeah, I don't know anything about the game really. I remember Jacksepticeye did a couple of episodes, but I don't think he actually finished the game with Robin. Bisexual fine there. Oh. Yeah, he has the... I don't know, are you gonna do more on the donation side? Looking pretty today. Thank you, it was a lot. I've actually got loads of spots on my face. So I was actually really conscious about this screen because it has my face in like a bee. So that's really sweet, thank you. You're calming my scared heart. You know, some days I wake up and I think to myself, like, what if I start stream and no one's there? And then, like, to see everyone pop in, like, super duper early or, like, on time when I started. There's just something about that makes me appreciate every single one of you just, like, so much more. The fact that you jump in straight when you can. One specifically where one of the characters hops in the shower and they show a bit of the dong and the butt. Really? Okay, maybe I should focus. Maybe I should switch to the stream raiders for that bit. But I wouldn't even know when that happens. Maybe as soon as the shower scene comes on. That's interesting though, very interesting. Maybe add a warning, it's the first time the amount has popped up. Oh really? First time it wasn't scuffed. Did you say Cami and her friend I have a name? Oh, is that you, Banana Chicken? I'm so sorry, I need to drop you a follow. I couldn't remember. I see. I heard banana, but I wasn't sure of the full name. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that was you. I'm definitely gonna note down your name and drop you a follow afterwards because it was a lot of fun. Like, it was so much fun listening to you guys together. I think GSC did finish the game with Robin. Oh, did he? I can't remember. I remember watching the first 2 episodes. Don't lie, that's all prank set by not showing up to a stream. I'm gonna stream that scene exclusively. I'll start my stream just for that, but I'm so sorry, Banana Chick. I'm so sorry. You know what? I'm gonna risk an internet death, and I'm gonna drop you a follow straight away. Bear with me. Alrighty, I've done it. Hopefully because I got Netflix open, I didn't think about that. Hopefully that didn't kill the stream. But I've dropped you a follow. I'm so sorry. I really hope your feelings aren't hurt. I feel really bad now. I'm really sorry. They did ice watches it like twice, I think, which is rare for me, honestly. Oh, I think I get what you mean. Actually, I just remembered I've got the music for Monster Sanctuary up. Stream's still good here. Okay, good. I'm so sorry, Banana Chicken. It was so fun though, to watch you and to listen to you and Cammy. Alright, let's turn the music off. Stream is epic as always. Yeah, I figured you meant Ice Terror Gaming. Oh, you guys are epic as always though. Alright, I dropped Banana Chicken a follow, so I can cross that out. Oh, alrighty. Again, I will just drop the whoop. Wait, can you guys hear that when it does that? I'll drop the link again in chat for anyone who's wanting to watch, to read along, even. Chapter 5 today. Don't worry, I don't really stream anyway, I guess I am. No, you're not forgettable at all. I didn't realize you were streaming. Did you stream that specific stream as well? Because the thing is, were you talking in chat? You're not forgettable at all, though. You made me laugh. You made me laugh along with Cammy. It was so much fun. You didn't stream the game. I'm sorry. It really went over my head. I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. I really am really. I've dropped you a follow anyway. I'm gonna pop in the next time it pops. You're just listening with me. It's all good. Oh, I think my face has gone red. Yo. Oh man, I feel so bad though. The next time it pops up that you're streaming and I'm awake and I'm free, I will definitely pop in. And you know Cammy is Banana's friend. Can we ban him already? No banning. Banana Chicken's too funny to ban. Anyway, how much longer? We got 19 minutes. Unless no unless. All right. So yeah, again, book 1 if anyone does want to read along. I didn't get this one flowing as smoothly as I got the other 4 flowing, which I think is one of the reasons that I'm a bit more nervous today. It can be very hit and miss, I feel like. You'll see. Wait, because I did edit 2 chapters. Maybe it was... No, I think it was this one. Anyway. Oh my god, Squiddy. I hope that didn't work. It didn't because it popped up in chat, right? Because you did a space. Okay. We're all good. Anyway. I don't know why you'd pop into chat saying that considering my book doesn't contain him, but okay. How long do you read for? So my chapters are normally between 1,500 and 2,000 words, which normally is about, depending on how fast I read, 7 to 12 minutes. So yeah, I don't read chat. So same as usual, I don't read chat while I'm reading. So yeah, you guys feel free to talk, but I won't read until I'm done, just to keep the flow going. Thank you, Squishy, for placing Epic Diamond Mystic Flying Rogue on the battlefield. So for people who don't know about your book so far, what it's about, that's a good point. I should probably do a bit of a summary. So it's mainly about a rich, So basically, I don't know how many of you know Wattpad, but Wattpad is basically filled with bad boy stories, and I basically did a bit of a spoof on that. I flipped it the other way around. It's a bad girl story with a good boy, and that's basically what's happened so far. Is they've met, they hate each other because she's just a pain in the butt, quite frankly. And I have to say, I'm quite proud of the character development that I've done so far. Um, well, not so far, but in that book, like I really focused on character development, and I think I did quite well. I don't know if at some points maybe it's a bit too fast or whatever, but yeah, basically they've met each other and they hate each other, and that's where we're getting to. Oh, thanks for the collective trust. You know who you are. Thank you for the 500-bit squishy. That's so much. That's so sweet, though. Thank you. Oh, edgy. He was dead the whole time, 6th. That's so sweet though. Thank you, Squishy. I'd even come back and I hear she's just a pain in the butt. So Dodo, that's basically the character in my book. She's a pain in the butt, basically, and the guy hates her because of her guts, and she hates him because he's a goody two shoes. Is that Squishy in a play? Oh, alrighty. We got 16 minutes on the stream radar, so we want to go before the whole happens. I don't get the joke either. Also, I don't get what you're going on about, man. Anyway, thank you, Encha. I don't know. It must be some sort of troll account, maybe. Anyway, we will be doing the book reading. So, yeah. I will be ignoring chat now. So hopefully 300, that's 5 minutes. If he comes back just with that rubbish, just ban him. But yeah, I will start the reading now. Actually, let me have a quick drink. Where's Radaz with the hydrate check when you need him? I don't like drinking during it either, because it disrupts it. Anyway, let's go. Not again, she thought to herself as she sighed. On opening her door, she once again saw him sitting at the same desk where he'd been sitting yesterday. After Lizette had drilled into her to wear more appropriate clothing for these situations, she looked down at herself just to make sure she'd changed into something proper. She deemed it fine, so she made her way over. What are you doing sitting here again? I thought I told you to do this stuff somewhere else. Mason sighed when he realized who had come to bother him once more. But why? It's not like you're going to be using this desk soon. I never said I would. I just tire of the fact that the outside of my room is now used as an observation platform to watch you, Sky said matter-of-factly. And do you see those maids today? Mason asked, looking up at her from his textbook. Sky was about to open her mouth and respond when she realized she couldn't. Exactly, he continued, once again looking down. It didn't escape my attention, so I asked them to stop doing it. Sky scoffed. Of course someone like him would notice something like that. Then why... Oh, never mind. Wrong voice. Then why are you causing the situation studying in the first place? You can wait another week for school and give me an extra week of peace. Not that it's any of your concern, and no doubt you aren't interested, but I have a test the first day back to see if my curriculum matches up with the English one, and to see if I can get into the second year, he said with an indifferent tone to his voice. It surprised her he had been studying England, but she wanted to pretend she really wasn't interested, just like he'd said. You're right, I'm not interested. He nodded. Good, then I guess you can leave me alone now. Sky nodded too. I could, except I still want you to move elsewhere. To where? He asked, exasperated. If the maids aren't here causing you any issues, what exactly is your problem with me being here in this exact spot? Why exactly do you have to study here? She fought back. Because it's almost no distance to carry all of the stuff, he said as he let out a huff of disbelief. Okay, so your issue is you can't carry anything. Then from now on, I will carry your notes to wherever you want. The kitchen, the garden, the National History Museum, or even Stonehenge. It wouldn't be difficult for anyone to tell Sky was exasperated. Miss Sky? A timid voice asked from the direction of the staircase. Lizette visibly recoiled as two angry sets of eyes turned to her simultaneously, but they both instantly softened when their attention was no longer focused on each other. Yes, what is it? Lizette started, shooting nervous looks between the two. On the subject of carrying heavy things, I've been asked to pick up something. but it'll be too heavy for me to carry back myself. I was wondering if you could help me since you're the strongest person here that I know. Sky smiled at her. Of course, it's a lovely day. Why not spend some of it outside? She cringed internally at her words, but she would do anything to get away from Mason right now. Lizette smiled at her response. Thank you so much, and... At this she turned her head to look over at Mason. Mason, would you like to take a break from studying and come too? Mason looked a little surprised and taken aback by her offer, but then he smiled. That sounds like a great idea. Ah, actually, Sky started then, I just remembered I've been lacking in my running practices. Looks like I might have to sit this one out and catch up on it while it's sunny. Yet another flaw to improve. Try to be friendlier towards people you don't like, or at least pretend you like them. Then we'll all run there, Lizette convinced her. Neither of us can carry heavy things, so it would be no good with just us two. Why not? See it as a date and carry it together, Sky said then, missing the uncomfortable twitch between the two at her words. Again, avoid unnecessary comments. Or get the driver. Why can't you get the driver to help? The driver, he has the day off today, Lizette said quietly. Sky laughed without humour. Why is everyone I need lately having a day off when I need them? I don't know, Miss Sky. Sky sighed. All right then, I'll come and help, but we're going to settle this desk issue when we get back. I don't want to see your face and be reminded of it while we're out, she said, pointing a warning finger directly at Mason. He was getting tired of constantly adding to and keeping tabs on the mental list of her flaws that he was making. He said nothing as he stood up. It was none of his concern if she had problems with him. She could make efforts to avoid looking at him, not the other way around. I need to grab a soft drink to get me through this, Sky decided. Meet me by the front door and I'll be right there. Miss Sky, I can... It's all right, Lizette. I'll be at the front door. I will not let you go alone with... She trailed off there, not exactly knowing what to call him, so she just left it there as she looked at him. Give me 2 minutes. With those words, she practically jumped down the stairs and headed towards the kitchen. True to her word, she went straight to the fridge and grabbed a light fizzy drink before making her way out the front door where they were both already waiting for her. Ready? She asked, popping open the can and taking her first gulp. Then let's go. Without waiting for a reply, she headed off, expecting the two to follow behind her. Mason wondered if this would also count as impatience. Sky happily walked the distance along the street while drinking her drink with a two-in towel. So, how? At one point she turned around and saw them talking happily with each other and couldn't help raising her eyebrows as she turned to face the front again. Surely she wouldn't have to avert a disaster for a poor Lizette here. Soon her drink was empty, and she looked at it sadly, wishing she had brought more than just the one. With a sigh, she dropped it on the floor. Pick it up, a voice from behind her said immediately. Guy turned to face her two companions. In bold, italic, and heavily underlined text, no littering was added to his mental list. What? She asked, with a calm undertone to her voice as it knew meant trouble. Mason, don't, she started, but Mason cut her off. I said pick it up, he repeated, his eyes not wavering from her eye contact. She let out a laugh of disbelief. And why should I? People get paid to pick up trash, she said as she kicked the can towards him. And if it gets into nature before someone can do that, what then? He tried to argue with her human side. Sky just scoffed and now had a smile of disbelief plastered onto her face. She rubbed the bottom of her face and thought as she strolled. Proceeding to pick up the discarded can, she walked closer to Mason, who stayed firm as Lizette took a few small steps backwards. She lifted the can up in front of his face and dropped it. There, now it's close enough that you can pick it up, she said, and without another word turned around and kept walking in the direction they'd been heading. That... you... Mason started, but he was lost for words at Sky's uncaring rudeness. It was Lizette's gasp which brought him back to the real world. Without a second thought, he raced up behind Sky and pulled her back and out of the way of a car which had just been turning off the main road. With a look of surprise, she looked down at Mason, who immediately let go of her arm after the danger had passed and her attention was on him once more. They said nothing until Lizette reached their side with the empty tin can in hand. Give it to me, Lizette. Wrong voice. Give it to me, Lizette, Mason said, stretching his hand out towards her. No, Sky said, followed by a momentary pause as she was unsure of her words. Give it to me. Sky held out her hand, and Lizette looked between the two, unsure of what to do. As Mason realised it was probably his small way of saying thank you without words, he smiled a little, leading Lizette to give it to Sky. Let's go, Sky said then, leading the other two down the street once more, can in hand. It's not far, right? Lizette and Mason shared a look and then followed obediently behind her to avoid another outburst. Maybe he was slowly getting through to her.